Do you know the true reason why Goku, Vegeta, and the Saiyajin have tails? Because originally, Akira Toriyama never intended there to be an alien race in Dragon Ball. He never meant there to be Saiyajin at all. In fact, he said in an interview, if he could start over, he wishes he had known from the start that Goku would be a Super Saiyajin. Why is he saying that? Because originally, Dragon Ball was simply a retelling of the Journey to the West, a Chinese epic from 1592 where the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, is the secondary lead. Now let's describe this real quick. The Monkey King is a monkey. He's super strong. He has an expanding staff. He rides on a cloud. He's immortal and he can shapeshift. Also, he's accompanied by a monk and a pig demon that kidnaps girls and a sand demon that's super strong. Let's look at this bit by bit, shall we? Because it sounds very, very familiar. A monkey, super strong, expanding staff, rides on a cloud, accompanied by a pig demon that kidnaps girls, can shapeshift, accompanied by a monk, we'll get to that, accompanied by a sand desert demon bandit. Oh yeah, immortality. We'll put a pin in that one. But you see the similarities here, right? Now we could argue that Bulma is the monk because in the Journey to the West, the main character is actually the monk and he's the leader because he's the one that really tips off this journey to look for the sacred scrolls. And what does Bulma do? Yeah, she starts the journey to look for the sacred Dragon Balls which will make a wish come true. Journey to the West, they look for enlightenment and they attain Buddhism. In Dragon Ball, they look for a form of enlightenment via the Dragon Balls. And mind you that in Journey to the West, in the end, the scrolls are empty. In Dragon Ball, in the end, they don't really make a wish with the Dragon Balls at first. It's just the Oolong wishes for panties while he's interrupting Pilaf. So the journey was the goal, much like in Journey to the West. The journey is the goal. Akira Toriyama was heavily influenced by that, and in fact, he wanted to do a retelling of Journey to the West so bad that when Dragon Ball was due in November 1984, he flew to China in April of that year to research, and then he presented his editor at the time, Torashima, with a draft that looked like this. It's literally a monkey. It's literally the pig demon in the shape and form and look that he appears in Journey to the West. But Torashima said, hey, the audiences will not be able to identify with a monkey, so can you please change this character to a human being? But Akira Toriyama said, can I keep the name though? The name being Son Goku, and Sun Wukong is the original name of the Monkey King in the Journey to the West. But if you apply the Japanese reading, Sun Wukong simply is Son Goku. He kept the name, he changed the character to a more human-looking look with the tail as the weakness. Side note, the Monkey King in Journey to the West, his tail is his weakness because he cannot transform it. And Torashima said, well, now I like it. And we ended up with Dragon Ball as we know it. That was supposed to end after the Pilaf saga, after they first find the Dragon Ball. But then the editors realized, yo, money, 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 money. Akira, can you keep going, please? We want that dough. And then Dragon Ball continued, but I have a video on that where I go into detail on how Dragon Ball Z came to be. But even Dragon Ball Z has some cues that it takes from the Journey to the West, because that pin that I put in immortality, well, the Dragon Balls essentially made the characters immortal, right? So Goku is even more like the Monkey King in that regard later on, and also the strength in Dragon Ball Z, that insane strength, is much closer to the ridiculous strength that the Monkey King has in Journey to the West. But if you want to know more about the Monkey King, I already have a 10-minute video on my channel where I talk about a manga that's even more influenced by the Journey to the West, with a main character that's literally the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, and that manga is One Piece. So that video is called The True Inspiration Behind Luffy or something. Go check that out, because really it's a 10-minute deep dive into the Journey to the West, which is an amazing story that influenced so many anime and manga, not more so than Dragon Ball and One Piece.